you glamorous bitches. I'm Cassidy. Let's make out. Today's topic is a very important one to the transgender community, and it's something that some people may be divided on. The topic refers to passing. For those of you that don't know, passing is when a transgender person looks convincingly enough like the gender they present as to be assumed that that's what they are. Like when a trans woman looks sufficiently feminine that people don't question it. People just say, oh, there goes a woman, not that's a man dressed as a woman. And the same, for vice versa for trans men. They look masculine enough to be considered a man. This is a very tense topic, and my feelings are that the idea of passing is bullshit. I hate it. I can't stand it. To me personally. And here's why. The idea of passing plays right into the binary gender roles that we struggle so hard to break out of, to overcome. And when transgender people, have to be concerned about passing, meaning being appropriately masculine or feminine enough to be considered their gender that they define, that creates a problem. Now, in some cases, passing is necessary. Now, I know I said it's bullshit and I hate it, and that's true, but because of the way society is, passing is absolutely necessary for some people in some situations. Myself, I could not care less if people think I'm a man, a woman, if I look funny, which I do. I know I do. I don't care. I'm enjoying myself. I'm happy with the way I look. I wear makeup and feminine clothing or women's clothing because that's what I like. That's what I enjoy. I think that's what makes me look good for me, not for anybody else, not for anybody's approval. And that's fine. So, some people have surgeries. Some people go through procedures. Some people, they do a lot of different things to alter their appearance. And as long as they're doing it because that's what they genuinely want, because that's how they want to look, then I have no problem with that. That's fine. But the problem comes in when we as a society tell people that they have to look a certain way for us to recognize their gender. Not true. Their gender is valid, no matter what they look like. Okay, if they identify as a woman and they have a full beard, doesn't matter. They're a woman because internally they identify as a woman. That's just one example. Now, I was talking before about some situations it's a necessity, an unfortunate necessity for people to pass. And in some cases, it's actually a matter of safety. It's no secret that transgender women are being murdered in historically high numbers. I mean, ridiculously. nobody should ever be murdered, because murder is bad. But some transgender women are faced with the very real threat of having their lives taken simply because they're transgender. And they were either in the wrong place at the wrong time, which of course could happen to anybody. But, some transgender people, they are put in dangerous situations because they don't pass. Because they don't pass. Because they're not convincingly enough like their identified gender. And rather than society accepting that, women can look however they want, men can look however they want, it's dictated upon transgender people that they have to look a certain way. And if not, they can be beaten, abused, or even killed. And obviously that has to stop and that has to change. So therein lies the problem, that society wants to dictate what is masculine or feminine. And that's something that obviously we need to work on changing, but it has to start somewhere. So there's 2 points that I want to make with this video. First, if you're a transgender person, don't put so much emphasis on passing. It's really not important at all. Personally, it's not important for you to live a happy life. You're beautiful the way you are, and you need to concentrate on being happy and making the best positive choices you can make for your life. Okay? Passing should be way, way, way down on the list. Now, the other side of that coin is people, non-trans people. I urge you to be more accepting. And maybe you are, and I hope you are. And that's great. Certainly, everyone I come into contact with on a daily basis has and is very accepting. And I'm so grateful for that. I don't think that people could ever possibly really know how much that's meant to me, to be able to be me and to, just not even have to worry if I come, to work with purple hair one day, or, if I wear high heels. Some people roll their eyes, some people smirk, and that's going to happen. That's okay. But for the majority, I've been accepted and I've been lucky. So in order to have more people experience that same support, and that's what it is, it's a support system that helps people to feel comfortable in their own skin, we need to be, as a society, more accepting and not so quick to judge. Does that person look masculine enough? Does that person look feminine enough? What I would urge my viewers to do is try and just make a small change. Try and do what you can. Whether you know a transgender person or not, maybe share this video or just post something on your Facebook or social media page that just says you support people, transgender people, LGBT people, anybody. I mean, my feelings on equality are equality means equal for everyone. That's the only way you can have equality, when everyone is equal. And that's only going to happen if people actively, bring that into their lives and treat people that way. Like I said, even if you don't know anybody that's LGBT or, different in some way, and I say different meaning different than you, which again is fine, but you never know. You never know what somebody's living with and struggling with. So just, make it known that you believe in equality and you support people to be who they are no matter what. And that one small step will go a long, long way. So I hope we can make a difference together, and then nobody will have to worry about passing. People can just be themselves and they can be happy and they can live a full life. So that's what I got for this video. Please like and subscribe. Leave me comments. I've gotten very few comments, not even any trolls, which is surprising. But, share the video. Let's spread the word. Let's make a difference together. And I appreciate, like I said, everyone's love and support. Until next time, love you.